We're gonna do a quick video. I don't know if I mentioned in any of my other ones as of recently. Pedro, that would be me, Nuts 319 for Pete in English, messed up a saw. Hold on a second here, folks. I'm digging it. Look at this mess. I'm living this thing, and it looks like it too. Oh, there it is, brand new cigar. So what I done did is, it's cutting with a saw. I didn't necessarily mess it up. It's that saw I bought. I know you guys have been following the channel for a year or two now. It was March of last year, I think I bought a new saw. 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, it started making some hellacious noise coming from the inside. Lots of vibration. Bearing issue. Either crank bearings, like crankshaft bearings, or I don't know, some bearing inside. There's something is wrong. And I don't have the tool to tear it apart. I don't have the time to tear it apart. So I took it, and I have a friend in a place called C&I Hardware. It's right over in Hopewell, Aliquippa area of Pennsylvania, not far from Lake Beaver. They're a good mom and pop hardware store, one of the few that's hung on. I am very keen on them. I like to use them guys. They're really good people. And so I took it. There's a man there named Steve. There's two guys, a man named Steve and a man named Pete. Actually, I bought this saw off of Pete, and it cost me a little more to buy there. This saw that I'm talking about that broke. It cost a little more to buy there, but I'm all about supporting the local businesses. You know what I mean? I don't mind paying that little extra if he makes an extra buck, and he's got money to put food on the table for his family, and he employs people, and then they have a job, so they can put money in their pocket, food on the table for their family. So I'm all about that. I don't mind paying a little extra here and there when I can. So, but I got in a bind. This saw broke. I took it in. I had Steve check it out. Steve's gonna break her down, see what's wrong with her. I'm in awe. This saw is a year and a half old. I cut with it a lot, but I take care of my stuff. And it just, something went bad inside. It shouldn't go bad. That last saw lasted me 11 years. 11 years of logging, let's put it that way. I had the saw for 15. So 4 years of that was just cutting firewood, cutting trees down, things like that. The intermittent logging use started on that saw about 11 years ago. And it's in the garage. It just needs rebuilt. If I find someone who wants to tear it down, someone with a reputable business, some shit that wants to tear that booger down, and it's probably going to need jug. I put a new jug on it, but I don't know if it's right. If something's wrong with it or something. It's just going to need new crank seals, everything. When it's rebuilt, it'll be good. I have 3 372s. Needless to say, this one shit the bed. I don't want to be schlepping. This job, I got to get video of it. I didn't have a phone today. It's covered in vines. Looks like Vietnam. I was not there, and I couldn't imagine being in something like that, because if this, what I am in now cutting, it's weird. There's so many vines and jaggers. There's so much understory garbage, and it's weird because there's big timber, mature timber, and it just doesn't. You don't normally get that. So, but if what we're in is an eighth as bad as what them guys went through in Vietnam, holy balls, I don't know. And then you got someone shooting at you too. But that's a story for another day. I'm getting sidetracked. But either way, I ordered a saw from Charlie Stahl, because I was in a pinch for money right now, so I was trying to save $100 where I can. Between the breakdowns with the loader, the weather we're having, this goofy rain, like you get a week dry as a bone, next week's wet as a bog. I had to save a little money, so I didn't have to go to local business, but I didn't buy a big company. I went through Charlie Stahl. He's on, you can find him on Eastern Loggers. He usually got some stuff posted on there for sale. He's a good dude, good egg. I like doing business with him. Straightforward, quoted me a price, where to ship to it. Called him, ordered it up, gave the card info, and boom, mailed it right to me, to my door. So we're gonna put this together out here. I figured I was gonna do like this whole unboxing crap, but I'm not big on that. Just whatever. It's a new saw to show you guys. And the bonus is that other saw, it looks like it might be covered under the warranty because it's in the 2-year warranty. So hopefully they're going to tear it all apart, rebuild it. I don't have to worry about it. I'll have a new saw, and then I'll have 3 of these buggos, 2 that work. Now, I love the 395. The power and that torque is hard to beat. But when you're schlepping through vines and knee-high jaggers and poison ivy, oh, I'll tell you about poison ivy. Let me just tell you about poison ivy and all that. And we cut a lot of pulpwood. And I say pulp, now the timber's big, but we cut a lot of pulp out of the top. So you're not just going down to the, you know, where scrag is or blocking stops and bucking it off. You know, you're hitting each limbs all over the place. So holding that, hold on a minute. See if we can get you a place that y'all can see. Nope. Billow belt, yeah, how that, Stevie? This ain't gonna work. This is just not gonna work. There's going to be crap everywhere. We can't do that. Maybe we can do this. There, can y'all see? Son of a... See, once again, should have had the camera mounts all set up. I'll probably knock this down. But you know, when you're holding that saw out here, up here all day, let me crouch down, up here all day, wears you up really bad. So, here it is. Brand new 372. I like it. I really do. I like these saws. For power to weight ratio, you cannot beat them. I mean, it's there. You're going to be cutting, you know, 24 plus, 28 plus inch DBH timber all day long. You probably want to go with 395. So look at that. Sigehara. It's probably backwards. I don't know. How's that? Whatever. But I have to run inside and grab me chain. I'll be right back. Here's this chain. This is the H42084GX. It's the Husqvarna chain. Husky makes a good chain, but you can see in there, these have these little bump breakers in here. These guys, I don't really care for them. You can do away with those as far as I'm concerned. But it's still a good cutting chain, obviously with a little bit of help, you know, right off the box. I've done videos on that. And I wasn't expecting to get a chain, so I'm very grateful that I did. So we're gonna run this baby. I mean, they work good, but I'm an LGX fan myself, you know, rip and tear, baby, all the way. This is a 58 gauge chain. Well, ain't that a kick in the nuts? I wonder if I got a 58 gauge bar he gave me. That ain't no good. Oh well. I'll use that still someday. You heckin' turd. There's one in here. They taped this, it's like super people proof. Oh yeah, I ran my gas can over today. With a dozer too. I was parking the dozer at the end of the day, and I pulled off the road. I wanted to push some of these weeds out of the way so I could park it in this other spot, just because we moved the landing. Once you know, I found a ground bee nest, and I was in a big goddamn hurry to get out of the way. And I forgot that I threw my cans off already, and poof! What was that sound? All because I was afraid of getting stung, because I don't like yellow jackets. Ow. I just want to see if he gave me a 58 gauge bar. And he did. Alright, well that's cool. We can use these. Put these as the bailout ones in the truck. Looks like I'll be ordering chains soon. I'm starting to whittle these down. 72 LGX Oregon. I haven't tried the new Oregon's one yet. But see, there's no bump brake. Told you it was going to fall. So you can see there's no bump breaker on these. Bump breaker. Bump breaker. Yeah, that's not a bad view. Just did that from the beginning, eh? Who do to boot it? You watching, Kev? How's the weather up your way, bud? Oh, man. Always like 50 gauge because it gives you more meat on the edges of your rails. You know, this way, there's the smaller gouge, so it gives you more wear and tear. Feel like you get a little longer life out of your bar. This is the side tensioner. Husqvarna, you did right by doing this. I love it. Why didn't you do it on more saws? The 395 does not have it. I gotta get my bar nuts. I'll be right back. Ah, got the nuts. Nuts got the nuts. Just realized what I was saying there. So, fired him on there like that. But the side tensioner, let's show you. That's about the right. Yeah, that's about what you want for your chain, right? Yeah, it lets it glide through the wood. Anyways, the side tensioner is great. The 395 has it tucked in on this side over here. I mean, that's where it is. I understand. God, does it suck. Always lift your bar up when you do this. Finger tight the nuts. Bring it up. I like to kiss it just a little tight on the initial one. Oh man, this baby's cherry. Not a scratch on her. Change that tomorrow. Boy, not real happy with that though. Show you in a second. What the hell did this person do? Whoever was putting this together must have had a bad day. Can you see that one? I got that all dickered up. How about that dicker with Dave? It's dickered. I got some extra ones of those though, so if it goes bad, I don't like it, got changed, I'll change it. But that's her. Oh yeah, $800 in your hand. Well, more than that actually, because I bought this extra bar. I don't run them too heavy. You'd be surprised that little bit of forward weight with that other bar does to you over the course of a day. What's the air filter on this one look like? You have them like cloth ones. Yeah, it's a cloth one. Man, you saw, look how clean. There's no sawdust down in there. No nothing. Oh yeah. And I'm going to be extra careful for the first 2 days, because it seems like if you're going to destroy one of these, it always happens in the first 2 days. After that, you got her licked. That's it, boys. She's ready for go juice and trees. Wow, that's 15 minutes. All right, folks, I'm going to get off here. That's too much of your time. You all got stuff to do. Over and out. Oh, I almost forgot to do the most important part. Hold on here, folks. Yeah, that's the most important part. Throw my phone down on the ground. Tell you what, Life Proof, give me a call. We'll do a commercial. Because your Life Proofs don't last as long as I think they should. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah, you know, that one's for you, Steve-O. 15, 20 horsepower right out the gate. I could say the first tree through this brand new saw, but I had one set up and it decided to fall. But either way, red oak's the victim. Beautiful sunrise. Get a stick. It's not poison ivy. Becoming quite the endeavor. Okay.